Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. We are going to be looking into messages from your spirit guides and we have 4 piles today, so please make sure to pick one that speaks to you. And if you feel like you want to go into 2 piles or more than 2 piles, feel free to do that. It just means that you need to receive more messages than one, or maybe you need to receive like a combination of 2 messages to work for your life. Now, I'll give you some time and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that are coming through to you from your spirit guides. Now, for you, pile 1, what I really get here is, you need to get comfortable with change, because for you, what I really see is you've already emerged from your cocoon, okay? So the process of really turning from a caterpillar into the butterfly is complete. But what I see happening for you in the future is your life is going to keep changing, but each change that happens for you is going to take you towards a brighter future. So whatever changes are happening, whatever changes will happen, you need to be very confident that they are happening to make you emerge into a more beautiful being, to make you emerge into a more successful person is also coming for you. So for you especially, you do not need to be afraid of change at all, because what happens is anytime a person hears the term change, they associate it with something very frightful. But for you, pile 1, change is beautiful. Change is prosperous. Change is abundant. Those are the things that you need to think about whenever you associate with change. Okay? So whatever is happening, it is taking your life towards more and more beauty. And your wisdom is also growing. Okay? You are in fact emerging into a person who's very knowledgeable, who's very wise, and your wisdom is going to shine in a way that even people around you are going to be noticing that you are probably much more intelligent, much more wise, and much more knowing than anybody around you. Okay, that's what I really see happening for you. But at the same time, your guides are telling you that you need to make some space for reflection. You need to make space for calm. They're not really telling you that you need to meditate, you need to contemplate, or all of that. Just make space for silence. Especially reflection, maybe maintaining a journal, that will really help you, because what will happen is you need to track your progress. If you have any questions in your mind, you need to have a space where you write it down. Now this can be in the form of having like a video journal, this can be in the form of writing a diary, but the diary, that stillness, that space and that pause is very, very important for you. Okay, just make sure you are doing that, because what will happen is your intuition will really develop as a result of this. And also moving forward for you, pile 1, you need to notice how everything that has happened to you has happened almost as a result of like a big plan. It's like things have happened in your life almost as a result of synchronicity. Like really notice how people have come into your life, and notice how people will keep coming into your life. And maybe for that reason alone, that having a diary, that having a journal can be really important for you. And yes, once again, listen to your intuition. What is going to happen as you move forward, you're going to get intuitively guided as to what you can do to help the world, because clearly your purpose is much more than just for your life. Like, you're not meant for a personal life, you're very much meant for the world. So I really get strongly a vibration of an earth angel here. So in order to fulfill your mission as an earth angel, please be more aware of what your intuition is trying to tell you. You also need to pay more attention to what your soul is trying to tell you each and every day, because by listening to the language of your soul, you'll actually get a lot of advice on how to make your own life better, and making your life better, you'll almost make the life of the world a little more better. That is what I'm getting for you. Now, also pile 1, you are being told by your guides that it is time to surrender worry. Because as you surrender worry, you'll make more space for miracles to show up in your life. You will make more space to just breathe, and that is something that you really need at this point of time. Also, don't overcommitment yourself because of others is what is coming forth. Okay, so if you're people who are like constantly working, if you're people who are always available to other people, it is time you put a full stop to it. Okay, make space for yourself. That is very important for you. Also, make space for prayer is something that is coming. Now, prayer can be in any form. Okay, this can just be in saying thank you to God, this could just be in spending time with nature. But that space, that pause, that time for prayer is very important. And anytime you feel like a worrisome thought is coming for you, head on to prayer. Like, replace it with a thought of prayer. So be very intentional when it comes to living your life, is also what your angels and your guides are here to tell you. And you also have a message from your past loved ones here, and the message essentially is that you are connected. So especially in your life, if you have somebody who's passed on, this could be like a father figure, this could be a grandfather figure, or any member, essentially they are coming forth and telling you that you are connected, and you're always going to be connected, and they are just a thought away. So if you want to speak to them, you don't really have to go through anybody. You don't have to go through any channels. Just speak to them. They're listening. And you're always connected no matter what. Okay? No matter what. Death cannot separate you. You are as close to them as you were in life, is what they are trying to tell you. So don't doubt their presence, is what they are telling you. Sometimes it may happen like if you don't hear from them, if you don't feel their presence, sometimes you may feel like okay, maybe they're not around. That's not true. They are always around. They just are giving you space to grow. They don't want to interfere in your life too much, but they enjoy what they see happening in your life. They enjoy seeing you grow. They enjoy seeing your process of growth, is also what is coming through for you. Yeah, please make sure you're talking with them all the time. Okay, and especially when you're close to water bodies, that is when you'll really find their presence closest to you. So this could be close to like an ocean, this could be close to a sea, but anytime you head close to a river, a water body, you'll find their presence a lot more, because I believe that is a place that they used to really love to visit, and they prefer hanging out there normally. Okay, and whenever they feel like you need them, they show up in your life. Yeah, that's what they are trying to tell you. Now also, they're trying to tell you to pay very close attention to your heart. Do not burden your heart too much. If you feel the sadness about something, it's time for you to let that sadness go, because what happens holding on to sadness is not really good. Let it go. It's what they're trying to tell you. And you are also being told by your spirit guides that you are now on the receiving end of abundance. Like, probably newer areas of money are now going to be showing up in your life. So be prepared for abundance. But also they are telling you that when you receive that abundance, please make sure that you're sharing that abundance with others, because it is only in sharing your abundance with people that your abundance grows. So please make sure you are sharing your wealth so that more wealth comes for you. So please make sure you're donating to charity, to people who are not really as able to afford what you're able to afford, or afford even the basic luxuries. Yeah, so please take care of other people so that you yourself will be taken care of. And honestly, at this point of time, I am almost getting a sense that this is blessings pouring in from your ancestors. They want to come forth and bless you, and they really want to come forth and tell you that they're proud of you, and they received everything that you've done for them so far. Yeah, and they're just proud of you, is what I'm getting here. And you are almost like a beacon of hope for them. You're like a beacon of generations ahead of you, is what they are trying to tell you. And you've almost done what they could never do, is the message here. You've made them very proud, Pile 1. That's what I'm getting here. And also, your guides are telling you that moving forward, you need to have more faith. Have more faith that your life is going to become exactly what you want it to be. But also, you need to have faith that you will thrive wherever you are, and that whatever stage of life you are in, you're going to be happy. You are going to be happy, you're going to find joy, and that is always going to happen for you. So have faith, because in the end, if you do not have faith, there's nothing, right? It all depends on faith. The very fact that you feel like right now your spirit guides are talking to you, it's only because you have faith. You've showed that much faith in me, and for which I'm very grateful. So it is that kind of faith that you always should be having when it comes to your life. See, when it comes to prayers, always pray with the knowledge that everything is working out, and that God is taking care of you, and that God is always going to take care of you. Yeah? Trust so that you may thrive is the message that your guides want to leave you with. As usual, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes and prayers for a beautiful, beautiful life for you. I'll leave you here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've received pile 2, then these are the messages that are coming forth for you from your guides. So basically, for you, pile 2, your guides are telling you to take a step back and look at everything that you've done in your life, the good, the bad, but most of all, your guides are telling you to appreciate all the good that you've done, every little thing that you've achieved ever since you were really young. Appreciate yourself, because that is really important for you right now. Sometimes what happens is you tend to ignore the positivity that you've done already, and you tend to focus on the negative. So always make sure to appreciate little things about you. And also, your guides are telling you it is time for you to remove the mask. Be your own self. Be the most authentic version that you can be. You do not have to please everyone, and you are not for everyone, and you're never going to be. So make sure you are living a life that is just right for you. Customize your life, please, is what they are trying to tell you. And also, your guides are telling you that when it comes to living your everyday life, what happens is you get sort of trapped in the drama. So make sure you make the space to, really make sure that you know the difference between the two. What is happening in reality, and are there some things that you are imagining? Because what happens is sometimes some of us have like an overactive imagination, and sometimes we imagine things to be far worse than they are already. So please make sure you're focusing on the good, because make that a habit. That's going to help you a lot in the future as well. Because what happens for you sometimes is you tend to go about things in a spiral. Like one day you're feeling really, really good, and you come spiraling down. Avoid that. That's really important for you. And also make sure that whatever you are feeling at any given point of time, you voice it out. Because if you dim your voice, it's not going to help anybody. Yeah? Whatever you need to say, just say it. It's very, very important. And right now, pile 2, your guides are telling you that your journey hasn't yet begun. Like your full capacity of operation hasn't yet begun. You're going to get there. Right now, it's almost like a time that you need to give yourself to prepare for like a bigger journey. So what do you need on that bigger journey is what your guides are asking you. Most importantly, you need to be comfortable with the bigger journey. Yeah? And if you want to make any big changes in your life, make sure you are ready. Because what happens is sometimes we feel we are ready, but we aren't. Don't make any big changes right now in your life, because it's just not the right time for you. And also, your guides are telling you, please pay attention to your breathing. Make sure to give yourself the environment where you feel like you can breathe comfortably. Sometimes what happens is, we are in the company of some people and we feel like there's like a constant burden on our chest, constant burden. So if you feel you have to be in those environments, make sure you take occasional breaks, especially if you're working in jobs that are like really, really, very like they take away too much from you. Make sure that you breathe, even if this is just for a minute. Work on your breathing. If you can, like, go in for pranayam, that is something that can really help you. Like deep breathing, that will really help you relax, because you need that moments of relaxation. Also, by two, your guides are telling you to surrender fear. You're telling yourself some stories, that is something that I was getting here. Stop telling yourself those stories and live in the moment. Every choice that you're making, make it one day at a time, one step at a time. Don't look too far away into the future. That's not going to help you. Yeah? Celebrate every little step. That is what your guides are here to tell you. And also, make sure that you revisit your dreams. Because sometimes what I feel like, what you want for yourself and what your guides want for you, what the source want for you, what God, Allah, whatever you choose to call the eternal powerful being wants for you, is very different. You're playing it small, pile 2. You're really playing it small. You're capable of so much more. You're almost chaining yourself, You're chaining yourself. Don't do that. And you have a message from a past loved one here. And they are here to tell you that they wish they've told you more often that they love you. Yeah? They really, really regret that. Maybe you did not have enough time with them. They wish they could have had that, but every human being, every soul has like a given time on planet Earth. So this is almost like something that is like a warning for you. Make sure to tell people around you that you love them every single day, so that you know and they know that you always told them that you love them. Yeah, so that they don't have the same kind of regret that this person who passed away had. They really, really wish they told you more often that they love you, and tell the people around you that you love them. Oh, okay. And once again, you are having the card of reconsider. So if you're having any major decisions to make sure you postpone it slightly by a couple of weeks at least. And if you can delay it at least the next 3 to 4 months, please delay any decision making. So if you're making any major changes next year, which is like 2022, post February would be like an ideal time to make major changes in your life. Yeah? If you're arriving at some kind of a decision, please reconsider it, is what they are trying to tell you. And also for you, pile 2, you have like an ancestor showing up. And your ancestors are telling you that they're very, very proud of you. They're proud of you for the person you've become. But for some reason, your ancestors today are coming forth with an apology. They are almost apologizing to you for creating certain blocks in your life, for creating some kind of barriers in your life. Like probably there is something that you want to do and they are not allowing you to do it. Yeah, and they're really apologizing to you for it, but they're also telling you that in time you'll know why we decided to place certain blocks in your path. It's all going to make sense in the larger scheme of things. Yeah, and whatever blocks are coming into your life, of course it is because of your ancestors, and they are trying to protect you is what is coming here. They don't want you to make certain mistakes, and which is why you want to do something and they're telling you to reconsider. They're telling you take a step back, pay attention to things once again, because maybe the things that you're imagining may not actually play out the way you want to. So please reconsider a certain amount of things is what is happening. You're not ready for that big move, for that big decision is what is coming forth for you. So it's going to be really, really important for you to make space to think, to plan, and to reconsider certain things. Maybe certain adjustments are required from you right now so that your future can be brighter. In your future, you can be more successful. Are you settling for less? Because maybe if certain things get delayed today, it is so that tomorrow you can get something that is 10 times better than what you may get right now. So especially the message I'm getting here is maybe about a relocation, like if you want to move physically from one place to another, new place, new apartment, new country, delay it for some time. And that travel, then that would make sense, especially considering we still have that corona fear around us. That could be one thing. But also relationships, if you feel like you are not getting that ideal partner, if you feel like everybody around you is happy, everybody is settling down, having kids, and you're just here doing your thing, it's for a reason. It's so that tomorrow you'll get something bigger, something better. See, your ancestors are actually intervening for your highest good, and that happens very, very rarely. Very rarely. Sometimes it happens because of like an ancestral curse, but that is not the case for you. For you, it's because they're trying to protect you here. Yeah? Because you don't have the clarity that you need right now. So get more clarity is maybe another message for you. Breathe, my dear pile 2s, breathe. As you breathe, as you just sit with yourself, as you process things, things will get much more clearer. But for right now, delay certain things or reconsider certain decisions is what is coming through for you. I am going to really say a prayer for you, pile 2, because I just want to take like a step back and I want to pray to the source that I believe in, and I really want to tell him to assist you in gaining clarity and to assist you in dreaming big and to assist you in living a life that he has really decided on for you. May you get the courage to walk on the path that you need to walk on. As usual, I leave you with nothing but my very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that are coming forth to you from your guides. Now, first of all, pile 3, your guides are telling you that in every area of your life, you need to give and you need to receive. So if right now in some area of your life you feel like you're giving a lot more than you're receiving, you need to take a step back and ask yourself, why are you allowing that to happen? What is the reason behind that? Okay, because that consideration really needs to happen. See, in life, the things that really become something brilliant are things that have balance. Yeah? Just like too much masculine energy isn't good, that needs to be balanced with feminine. Just like you have night and day. Just like you have the sun and the moon. In every area of your life, strive to find that balance. Yeah? Please make sure you're doing that. And your guides are also telling you all the hard work that you've done so far, it's going to be rewarded. You're going to get everything that you deserve. Yeah? But just make sure whatever success that you feel you deserve, you're putting in that much effort towards it. Yeah? That's what's coming through for you. Also for you, pile 3, your guides are telling you that you hold certain beliefs about yourself that may be slightly outdated. So those outdated beliefs really need to go. Yeah, that's really important. And what happens is sometimes some beliefs that we have about ourselves, they don't really come from us, They come to us through past conditioning from maybe our parents. They come to us sometimes via our grandparents, our teachers. So maybe ask yourself, how much of your belief system is something that you've decided for you? And are you still carrying some beliefs that, others decided to have about you? Yeah? Just consider that slightly. It's really important for you to let go of certain things. Yeah? Just like, a tree here, as soon as winter comes in, you have like the season of shedding leaves so that new leaves can come in. That's exactly the case when it comes to your beliefs. And what's important for you is as you let go of those outdated beliefs, it's time for you to ask yourself, what do I really believe in? And once you know what you believe in truly about yourself, make sure you stick to it. And if somebody tells you tomorrow, oh, I think you are this, you need to come back and tell them, no, I don't think that is true. I think this is true about me instead. Yeah? And be very faithful to your own beliefs about yourself. Now, you also have a message from a loved one, I'd say. This doesn't necessarily have to be a past loved one, okay? Now, maybe this could be like your mom, maybe you don't talk enough, or of course, this could be somebody who's passed on, okay? Years on ahead. But you are being reached out by a mother energy who's giving you a lot of love. See, oftentimes what happens is our mothers, when they are around us, they rarely communicate to us how much they really love us, how much they care about us. And sometimes when they get into the spirit realm, they come and tell us, oh, we love you, we are around you, we are seeing what you've done, and we are proud of you. But sometimes, this could just be like the higher self of your mom communicating to a higher self of you and telling you subconsciously that they love you. Yeah? But you're receiving right now the energy of your mother's love. Yeah? And this is a reminder that the love between you is never going to go away. Sometimes the dynamics of relationships change. This doesn't always have to be about a mother-daughter. This could be like a father-son. This could be a father-daughter. This could be a mother-son. Dynamics of relationships change. But the heart of the relationship never changes. And that's love. Sometimes people fail to communicate their love for us in a way that we want them to communicate. Yeah? That time, you just have to look at other areas. How are they communicating their love? Yeah, that's something that you really need to consider right now, pile 3. But of course, if your mother or a mother figure like a grandmother is in the spirit realm, this is them showering you with their love. They're looking down on you. Yeah, they're really looking down on you. Okay, and you also have the message that I am here helping you. Right? Now this could be from that mother energy. But of course, if your mother is still around, then this is a message from your guides. Yeah? They're telling you that they are helping you behind the scenes. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. With them around you, nothing's going to go wrong. Yeah? And also, your guides are telling you, don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah? Especially in the area of your work, please keep doing what you're doing and keep doing what works for you. You don't have to work according to other people's beliefs, once again, is the message that is coming forth. So your life is not meant to be like a photocopy of somebody else's. You're born with your unique gifts. So ask yourself what your beliefs are. Sometimes what happens is we read a book and then we feel like, oh, these are actually my beliefs. We sort of, internalize those things. Don't do that. We watch a movie and we internalize that experience. Don't do that. In that case, you need to stop. Yeah? But otherwise, when it comes to living out your own authentic journey, don't stop. That's coming through. Also, at this point of time, you are being told to accept love. Welcome love into your life. Okay, so maybe for a couple of you, this could be like receiving a letter of love, receiving a letter of support, or I don't know, a romantic relationship is meant for you. Accept it. Even if the love that you receive sometimes looks different. Just like I mentioned in the case of mother's love, people's love languages are very different. Yeah? Accept their love language and help them understand yours is the message that is coming forth. And you need to free yourself. If you have created this kind of a cocoon around you, it's time for you to really let it go. It's time for you to fly, really, really fly. Yeah? And let go of the expectations that you have of yourself that are unrealistic, okay? It's of course brilliant to have expectations out of yourself. We all do. But those over the top expectations and then feeling really bad when they aren't fulfilled, you need to let that go. Everything in your life is happening the way it is meant to be, and that's gonna keep happening. Yeah, have faith. Please have faith. Okay, and it's really important for you to track down your fears. So, identify the fears that you have in your mind currently, because it's time to let those fears go, and you have help doing that, right? Your guides are available to help you in any way they can, they always are. So, track down your fears, work on them, and release them once and for all. What are your beliefs about yourself, pile 3? Leave that in the comment section down below. Your beliefs after having disassociated the beliefs of other people from your own beliefs. I really would like to know. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've chosen pile 4, these are the messages that are coming forth to you from your guides. Honestly, whenever I have like a pile 4, I am the most excited because pile 4 always has like amazing messages. So let us look into it. Okay. Your guides are basically telling you that you're more powerful than you really think, and there is so much more than you can do, and probably somewhere you are sort of settling. Yeah. So when you're dreaming next time, make sure you have a really larger than life dreams. Make sure you do that, okay? Also, it's time to revisit your vision board. It's time to revisit certain things that you've planned for yourself. Maybe increase it 10 times. Yeah? You deserve a lot more, pile 4. Like, you're capable of magnificence. So make sure you are giving yourself credit for it. Also, for you, pile 4, it's important to keep a close eye on people around you. And remember, do not share everything with everybody. Before you share something with somebody, you need to make sure that the person is trustworthy, because not everybody is. If somebody feels like this person just knows your soul and you can unburden yourself, in which case you can, but not everybody. See, what happens is, in the day and age of social media, we overshare ourselves. Please make sure you do not have that tendency, because sharing certain things before it happens takes away the power from it. Yeah. And sometimes, sharing your happiest times, which is what we do on social media, can make few people feel a certain way, and then that sort of creates that stuff. I don't want to get into it, but just be careful about it. Also, for you, pile 4, it is important to make sure you make time for learning, for wisdom, but also you make sure you have time for arts, for creativity, because you are like a blend of both things, and having Saraswati showing up for you, that is brilliant. Yeah. So you are going to, as you move forward, going to be filled with wisdom. You're going to gain a great deal of knowledge, but you're also going to have like an alternative life where you are also filled with knowledge of something, knowledge of something creative. This can be painting, this can be poetry, this can be pottery, this could be, telling stories, the art of storytelling. But you have a gift, playing an instrument, of course, that is also possible. So make sure you make time for both of these things, because being a blend of these two things together, it's like the purpose of your soul. And you have ravens in the background, and when I'm filming this, it's actually 4:30 in the morning, so it's usually not that time. So make sure you pay attention to this, because it's a very crucial message. Of course, raven can be one of your spirit birds, in which case he is warning you to pay attention to that. Now, as you move forward, there are going to be a lot of new beginnings. Now, of course, a couple of those new beginnings can be around knowledge and creativity. But whatever it is that is beginning now in your life, it is taking you towards a beautiful future. What will happen is, you will emerge into like a multi-talented being. Yeah. Somebody who's capable of having like a brilliant career, somebody who's capable of being really good at something creative, somebody who's very worldly wise, somebody who's knowledgeable. And you have ravens again. Of course, your guides are also telling you to surrender to miracles. Believe in miracles, because if you believe in them, they'll start happening more. And also, you need to be a little bit more playful. So, do more of what you enjoy. Have fun with your life, is what they're trying to tell you. And if you feel like you have certain resistance regarding certain things, it's time to reflect on those resistance. Ask yourself why you're resisting certain things and to let it go. Okay? And if you have any doubts about your capacity, let it go, because you are born for brilliance, pile 4. Never forget. This is the reason why I love pile 4. Oh, you are also getting a new spirit guides. In fact, I feel like you are not just getting one, you're getting 2 spirit guides. And maybe that is the reason why you're going to be developing 2 things. And also, with the element of miracles showing up, I feel like one of your spirit guides is actually very young. Very young, okay? And this person almost wants to bring forth the energy of joyousness. So please make sure you're paying attention to it. If suddenly you feel really, really happy, know that this guide is around you. Or suddenly, if you feel like dropping everything serious and going and doing something creative, it's that guide. Yeah? Because that one guide, that younger guide, is actually going to be more active in your life right now. Right now, I'm only getting messages regarding the younger one. I believe as we move forward in the upcoming weeks, the other guide will reveal themselves as always. Now, of course, your guides are telling you that you need to stay connected. So I feel like in a way, the new guides that are showing up in your life, they're asking you to take the time to get to know them. Talk to them. Speaking to a spirit guides is as simple as talking to people, the way you talk to your best friend or you talk to somebody you've just met. Ask them, say hello, tell them a bit about yourself, and see what guidance you're getting from the other side. That's the way you develop your intuition, and they always speak to you through your intuition. Of course, sometimes you can do it through writing, like automated writing, like you ask a question and see what guidance is coming. That way too. But either way, stay very, very connected to them, because they'll help you gain knowledge and improve creatively, is what is coming through for you. And also, in the process of gaining knowledge and in the process of creativity, you may get help from others. So if you feel like you want to do something specific, like play an instrument, maybe get a teacher. Or if you want to learn something, make sure you don't do it alone. Having a teacher, somebody to guide you, will actually be of, a lot more use to you than normal. So ask help from others. Also, I feel like you may have a teacher who will walk into your life soon, and interaction with that teacher may actually leave you with a lot more than what you bargained for. So probably, you may just start talking to this person, and this person then almost becomes like a friend or a guide to you in a way, is also coming forth for you. Okay. And you also have a message from a past loved one, okay, because they're clearly telling you that they are with the rest of your family and you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Yeah, especially if somebody around is wondering if they are okay. They are okay. They were greeted on the other side by, your family. That's what's coming through. So, yeah, they are with the rest of your family. And yes, once again, you're being asked to have fun with life. You're being asked to feel joy in your heart every single day. And maybe this is why you are being, diverted to creativity slightly. Because usually when we do anything creative, we tend to have much more fun than we normally would. And of course, with being playful, with being welcoming miracles, just feel joy and feel that lightness of being. And I believe your raven is one of your spirit guides as well, because at 4:30 this doesn't happen. Yeah. And ravens are very intelligent, okay? And no wonder then that you have 2 spirit guides coming through, because ravens, it's all about family, it's all about connections. So I believe as you move forward, your relationships with your family can actually strengthen. They'll actually strengthen. Probably you'll meet more of your family, or you'll get in touch with family that you haven't been previously in touch with that much, is what is coming forth for you. But if I have to leave you with something, welcome your new spirit guides, because one of them seems really fun, and probably that guide will teach you how to have fun. Yeah? And do something creative for yourself. Your soul needs that. It's a part of your soul's purpose, also, is what I'm seeing here. A lot of messages for you, pile 4. As usual, there's a lot that I can expect for you, is what I'm seeing here. But most of all, I'm really, really interested in knowing more about this spirit guide. Maybe we'll do a video around who is your spirit guide in the future. As usual, as I end this video, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes and prayers for a beautiful, beautiful life for you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.